To me, the missed opportunity is that you are getting a lot of traffic to your website from markets that you don't operate in. We open up an opportunity for a better customer journey and for monetizing something where you make zero today and you can make X tomorrow.
You're listening to 15-Minute Mastery, a show that empowers you with insights from leading iGaming experts to enhance your personal or business performance. The show is brought to you by the AI-powered data analytics platform Blask and supported by tech-driven affiliate and media company Already Media, Lala Stars, the leading casino partnership program, and Next.io, the world's iGaming community. Hi everyone and welcome to 15-Minute Mastery. Today we're diving into an overlooked aspect of iGaming industry that could be costing operators millions in potential revenue. I'm happy to introduce you a friend of mine, Björn Nilsson, a co-founder and the CEO of FTDx, and a veteran with 25 years of experience in iGaming and probably one of the biggest iGaming legends. Björn is here to shed a light on the untapped potential of unused traffic and how iGaming operators can turn this overlooked resource into a significant revenue stream. Björn, welcome to 15-Minute Mastery, my friend.
Thank you so much. And that was quite an introduction. I don't know about the legend piece, but more like an inventory, maybe. Yeah, happy to dive into this topic.
Honestly, knowing your story, I think you're one of the biggest hidden talents in this industry, and we're here to show the world why. So I think the topic we have here is probably one of the most unique and, as I mentioned, uncovered topics within the iGaming, and probably for some companies and people, they never even thought that this topic exists. So let's start with the basics. Can you explain what unused traffic in the context of iGaming and why it's such a significant missed opportunity for many operators out there?
Sure. I mean, to me, the missed opportunity is that you are getting a lot of traffic to your website from markets that you don't operate in for various reasons. If you're a regulated operator, today you are a master of 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 markets, but you most likely aren't a worldwide operator anymore. Since all the regulations started coming in 10, 15 years ago, a lot of companies are pulling out of more markets than they're entering. That means that they're going to continue to get traffic in markets where they can't monetize the traffic, and they don't even look at the numbers. They don't know how many visitors they have in a market that they've closed or that they've never opened. So that is the missed opportunity. That traffic can go to other operators that are champions in those markets. And that's what we're really trying to do here with FTDx.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got it. So, okay, then it leads me to another question where we're still deep diving into basics. So, as far as I understood, the operators, let's say someone left the US market and they're saying, okay, you cannot, play here. We don't accept traffic from US any longer. So, can you please walk me through the basics on how operators can start monetizing that unused traffic? So, what's going to happen on that page afterwards?
So today it's basically a Cloudflare 404 page saying that unauthorized access. You can't even get into the site. You don't know what it is. It's a blank page. But what we can help with is we set up affiliate deals with operators licensed in each state of the US. It can be sweepstakes operators as well, of course, but regulated casinos, regulated sports books, sweepstakes, DFS. And when you get to the 404 page, rather than just seeing a blank page, we can insert a widget there. So it's a one line of code, just an easy script tag, and that will then show geo-targeted offers. So it can be 3, 4, 5 different operators in each state that accepts traffic there. So by clicking the link, the player that has come to your site from New Jersey, they will be offered 3, 4, 5 different places to play instead. Then we'll just split the revenue with the operator.
Okay, this is great. Okay, and I got immediately two more basic questions. We probably deep diving into more basics. So I know that operators are quite paranoid about access to their source code, installing any sort of code on their pages, right? So I just want to try to figure out like, what are the challenges operators face when you try to implement this kind of system of unused traffic monetization, and how can you address that? Like, because everyone is so paranoid about, the any code anyone puts on their sites.
Yeah, we do get those questions from some operators that, is this safe, or we don't want to have somebody else's code here. And it is just one line of code. It is just one iframe where we open up an opportunity for better customer journey and for monetizing something where you make zero today and you can make X tomorrow. And it's as an operator that works with us, you control all of the content in this iframe. We will never show an unregulated casino in the US, and we will only post the brands that we are allowed to um, by the operator who gives us the opportunity to place our iframe on their website.
Okay, so I think that was actually next question which I was about to ask. Could operator control like the list of operators they want to show, and whether, someone can send traffic to offshore if they want so?
Yeah, definitely. We can accommodate that. So when we do the onboarding call with the operator, they will outline, okay, I don't want to send traffic to these specific operators, or I don't want to send traffic to operators holding this, that, or this license, or I only want to send traffic to these three operators that are friends of mine, or I only want to send to my own brands that I actually have within the group in this market. That's totally fine. When it comes to unregulated operators or offshore operators, we have elected today to be very restrictive on that. Especially in the heavily regulated markets like the US, the Netherlands, UK, etc., we're not going to send to any unregulated operators. That's going to be 100% regulated.
Got it. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So I think, with the way how you kind of explaining this whole process, it's a very compliance heavy process. So I just wanted to ask you a question about how do you navigate the regulatory landscape, which in iGaming is one of the toughest amongst all the industries, when you redirect this traffic to other operators. So are there any specific like compliance issues or compliance requirements to operators which they need to be aware of?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look at the Dutch market, for instance. If you want to act as an affiliate in the Dutch market, you have to make sure that 95% of the traffic that sees a gambling ad has clicked, yes, I want to see gambling ads, and yes, I'm 24 or older. That's something that we built into the product and that we offer our operators that we work with. And we, of course, store this data so the KSA can come and ask us, can we see your records? So we try to be very compliant when it comes to all of these issues. Same thing, if you are blocked in the UK because you don't hold a UKGC license, well, we're not going to put ads on your website sending your traffic to non-UKGC regulated operators. That would really be silly to do, right?
Okay, got it. I mean, it leads me to like I think a really simple idea here is that probably any operator in the world who does even a little bit of brand advertising will be essentially getting a lot of unwanted traffic, which has a decent monetization opportunity. So I think, your product is a must for pretty much any operator doing brand marketing or any media activities.
Yeah, I mean, it opens up a whole other opportunity. If you are the CMO of the company that does a lot of brand marketing, you realize that you will get pairs of eyes from a lot of markets that you can't take traffic in. And when you then calculate, okay, I'm spending X million being the shirt sponsor of this team, but I'm only available in these four markets. Yeah, you haven't had a tool before to monetize the traffic that you're going to get in all the other markets, but now you do. This is what we bring to the market, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, anything like social media, sponsorships, TV deals, there is a countless list of media activities which leads you to generating this unwanted traffic.
Yeah, but also affiliation, right? So if
Yeah,
let's say that you have been in the market before and you have a lot of links, you've been working with link building in, say, Canada, and then you have a lot of affiliates that push your traffic in Canada as well, but you pull out of the market for some reason. You're still going to have the links. They're going to lead to your Canadian website, or they're going to attract Canadian traffic. You're still going to be listed on a lot of those affiliate sites, because many affiliate sites, they aren't very uh, savvy when it comes to removing links. They're just going to keep them there. So you're going to continue to get traffic in markets where you've pulled out of. So that makes a lot of sense to take care of that traffic. And you've invested so much in building your brand through affiliation, through brand marketing, etc., that you should really allow yourself to make money off of that traffic, off of that brand value around the world.
yeah, yeah. Definitely makes a lot of sense. So it leads me to like a question about the revenue potential of that whole thing. So based on your experience, what kind of revenue increase can operators typically expect when they start properly monetizing their unused traffic? Maybe you can give us like some directions or benchmarks, or maybe even like tell us like what kind of things are affecting the conversion of the traffic.
Yeah, so we've been live in a few markets now for the last 6 months, and we're seeing very different conversion rates in different markets. And it's not only due to the market, it's due to the quality of the traffic. Where is it coming from and why? So let's say Finland is an interesting example, and I think it's going to be the highest converting market out there for reasons known to a lot of operators that target Finland. And a lot of the PPC traffic, it's very, very high intent traffic. And if someone has pulled out of the market, or someone is not offering their services in the Finnish market, and the players get offered three different deals, they are most likely going to sign up somewhere. So we've had 4% conversion rate from coming to a blocked page until an FTD on another site, whereas the same numbers for Brazil, for instance, have been just below 1%. Now it's all about the intent of the people that come to the site. Then sometimes we see huge traffic numbers in certain markets, and we have extremely low conversion rates. So sub 0.5%. And why is that? Is it spam traffic, bot traffic? We don't really know that, but it definitely depends on the quality of the traffic and the intent of that.
Wow. Okay. So it sounds like, anyone can do a simple math based on the numbers you just mentioned, and to try to apply this onto the Google Analytics data to try to see what kind of an uplift they possibly can see. Even like, I mean, the numbers you mentioned, thinking like, okay, if you even have like a few sessions per month, like few thousand sessions per month, then you can get at least like 3, 5, 10 different, FTDs in various territories, which is still like a decent uplift, which then you can spend on buying the relevant traffic.
Exactly. So one of the customers that we are onboarding right now, it's a big operator, listed company. They put it very frankly to me, saying that, yeah, I don't know how much money this is going to make, but whatever it's going to make, I'm going to put it on my marketing budget in the markets where I want my traffic. So to me, it's a win-win. There is very little work on our end. We're making zero today, and tomorrow we're making something, and that something can be, used to buy more traffic where I want it. So very easy
Yeah,
math.
I think it leads me to one very interesting conclusion. So, with the help of your product, operators could start re-evaluating their approaches towards the brand marketing. So, let's say you mentioned a front of the shirt. So, me buying English Premier League front of the shirt sponsorship, which will be seen, in like 100 countries plus, except of the country I'm really targeting, you can, try to evaluate the possible extra revenue generated from unwanted traffic. So then you can eventually say, okay, this is worth my money and worth my investment to be able to do the most damage to my target market. And then the unwanted traffic, I will monetize using your tool. So then, I'm not losing any money, and it all making sense for me from the monetization and ROI perspective. This creates a new way on how you can build your marketing strategies, market entry strategies, and marketing mix essentially.
Yeah, you know this better than I do when it comes to the marketing mix and being a CMO of a major group. So yeah, you're completely right. This is how I view it. Absolutely. And just backing up a little bit, I mean, the idea came to us when we had a conversation with a New Jersey-based casino that only offered their services in New Jersey. But doing marketing in the US, it's very difficult to only target one state. So they asked, so what can we do with all the traffic we're getting from out of state? We're saving some. We want it because sometimes they travel to New Jersey and they play here. They go across the bridge from New York, or they come in from Pennsylvania. So yeah, well, maybe don't touch that traffic, but you have 46 other states that we can, 47 that we can start working with. So that's sort of where we got the idea from. And having the affiliate background that Frederick, one of my co-founders, has, and your skills on the marketing side, and my overall knowledge, I think with the changing landscape, changing regulatory landscape in the gaming industry, I think we're pretty spot on when it comes to timing of launching this product.
Yeah, you couldn't say better. I absolutely love this conversation, Björn. I think it was packed with very immediate and actionable insights for anyone looking to extract some extra value of their existing traffic. Thank you so much for sharing your insights with us, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you so much, Dima, for letting me get on the show. Much appreciated.
Thanks a lot, Björn.
All the best.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.